Welcome back to I'm Too Damn White with your host, Jessica. Now, if this is your first time queuing in, I'll give you a little information about myself. I'm a 20-year-old girl who grew up in northern Illinois. I live about 20 minutes south of the Wisconsin border. Very prominent white community. Now I go to school at southern Illinois, so 6.5, 7 hours south of the border of Wisconsin and Illinois. And I was introduced to a new type of world. But it was completely new to me. I was actually uncomfortable for a while. And I don't think it's bad to be uncomfortable. But it's bad to be arrogant and stupid and not actually pay attention to them, which is what this podcast is all about. Stories that I've never heard of, that I didn't encounter myself, that I actually love hearing, that I actually like sitting down and talking to my roommate or even talking to some of my friends who grew up in these types of things that I never heard of, because obviously I grew up in a completely different area. Today we're really digging into their lifestyle. Now, last episode we did talk about mostly my lifestyle, how I grew up, how I'm really confused about stuff, and I didn't really have any guests. It was just mostly an introduction episode for this whole podcast. Now, this one I have obviously two guests with me today. They are telling you about their life stories, going from their hair to their families, superstitions, but it doesn't matter what they talked about. It just proved to them that they grew up differently, but they're just the same as you, me, your neighbor, the guy you work with. Doesn't matter. They're just two normal people, and if I didn't tell you that they were both black, you probably would have thought they were white just like me, just with a little bit of a different upraising. Now, my two guests today are both girls. They're both black.
I'm LaDacia. I'm Jess's roommate, and I was born in Louisiana, raised in Texas. Couldn't be blacker if I wanted to be.
I'm Tiffany. I was born in Chicago, raised in Georgia, but also raised in Plainfield.
They both grew up in two different areas of the country. However, they have very similar stories. Welcome back to my podcast. Now, as you know, I have normal white person hair, I guess you can call it. It grows pretty quickly, is either thick or super thin. Usually it's straight. Doesn't take long to mess with, mousse, gel, hairbrush, hairspray every so often, some water. That's all you need to fix it, right? Well, when I met Dacia and when I met Tiffany, I learned a whole new thing about hair. Their hair is just different. They can't put water on it like I can put water on it to kill the static. It ruins their hair. All that work they spend on it, not just like 20, 30 minutes like what I do. It could be up to like 2 to 3 hours, if not 24 hours of working on the hair just to get it the way they like. And sometimes it's not even the way they like it. They have to go back the next day and fix it. That's just dedication to hair. I'm messing with my own hair, and it's super easy. Some mornings I wake up, mousse gel out the door, and I don't touch it the rest of the day until a hairbrush goes through my hair at the end of the night to go to sleep. I don't know how these girls do it, but they do.
I live for the hair bin, okay? Because one day you're like, I want to do something different, and then you're like, shit. When I'm here, I'm like, shit, I ain't got what I need. It's all in the hair bin at home.
Oh my God, the hair bin is it's a bin. It's like a little plastic bin. It's either like a shower bin or something. It's just a tub with all these brushes and combs and hair products and perms and borats and everything. You got everything in the bin. And usually
I found a deep conditioner packet in there once. I was like, oh yes.
And they're all free samples from the beauty supply store. All types of free samples up in that bitch. You look in there and you're like, damn, I didn't know we had this. Damn, I didn't know we had that. Oh my God, that's cute. You get all these bows. Everything is in the hair bin. When you do your hair, it's not just a 2-hour excursion. It's the washing day.
Do it on Friday. Start on the last bit of Friday, so it don't have to pour all the way into Saturday.
Or you start early as Saturday morning. You take your shower Saturday morning. You take your shower. You wash your hair. You deep condition it. You put that Walmart bag on. If you don't got the shower cap, you put that on.
Then again, them shower caps don't be getting tight enough, so you have to use the Walmart bag.
Because you tell me why I be using the shower cap, but then I put the Walmart bag on anyway. I'm like, that's just take the step out.
I like to put on the Walmart bag and then a satin cap and then another satin cap to lock in all that heat.
moisture, lock in that heat, make my scalp sweat because it's gonna get rinsed out anyway. Like men wear the do-rags, but depending, some black men wear the bonds. I love
do-rags.
I don't like do-rags. Girl, they cut off my circulation, get rid of my edges. Oh my God, no.
Okay, no. Like, my hair isn't short enough to experience the love that do-rag gives your hair. But, like, what's her name? Tayana, the dancer, she uses do-rag. And I have to say, like, when it comes to hair, I don't really, see, because I wear all types of hair. I wear wigs, and I wear my natural hair, and I wear crochets. So
crochets, girl, tell me about my crochet, because that's y'all, let me tell you about my crochet. I have a crochet in right now, and it's the second install, and I've washed it, and it's the...
Girl, I'm about to do my third install with my crochet braids, okay? You know how excited I am to save money?
This is my second install. I paid $200. It's called Saga, and it's pre-looped, 100% human hair. Not even, it's human hair crochet. It comes in natural wavy, or you can get it super kinky. I got the natural wavy because it's easier to maintain, because sometimes it's super kinky. It's a little too kinky for me, just saying. But it's amazing. I bought 2 packs each for $75, about $200 on Amazon. 2-day shipping. The best decision I've ever made in my life.
I'm having faux locks. I'm so excited.
I wanted to do faux locks so bad, but that's such a long process. So faux locks are when you braid the hair, you braid your hair, and then you take additional hair and wrap it around the braid to make it look like dreadlocks.
Or you could just buy the faux locks. So they're already in lock.
They're already locked, but then you just crochet in the hair.
Right.
When your mama and your daddy be like, go lay down on the counter in the kitchen, you be like, no, it's hair washing day.
You're kidding, right? I checked my calendar. It's not.
Tell me why. You'll be like, oh, today's hair day. Or they'll do this. It's hair day. And you be like, okay, I'm going to bed. They're like, no, you got to get your hair done. It is, 11 o'clock at night?
So we're gonna,
on a Sunday?
Oh, my God. They'd be killing me with that. And then I'm thinking, okay, after she's done washing it, I'm like, all right, cool. You're just going to braid it up. She whips out the hot comb. That's going to take another 2 hours. Joe, what'd you do?
A comb. It looks like an actual comb, and you put it on a stove eye, and you comb out your hair, and it will straighten your hair.
You got to be more careful, because there is no such thing as protection from that. Okay, you got to. You have to get close to the scalp, or you're gonna have the
new growth
hair. Yeah.
When it's like, it'll be late ass at night, and you'll be sitting there, and they'll be braiding your hair because they want to do braids. Because that's what all the little kids, we got braids and barrettes. Yeah, the little ball knocker things. You got all those in your hair, and you be laid up at night at 3 a.m. sitting there, tossing and turning, rolling. And then she want to smack you in the back of the head, like, sit up. I'm asleep. What you mean sit up? You started this.
And then,
day.
One day, I thought it'd be smart to, talk to my mom and be like, hey, so can I just, sleep while you do it? I'm not going to move. Okay, so I have to sit up and do your hair while you get to sleep? Okay, woman, I didn't choose this life.
Tell me why you tried to, and then you try to plan it. You're like, okay, it's Sunday. It's hair washing day. I haven't washed my hair in however long. I'm like, Mom, can we start my hair now? She'd be like, yeah.
I'm doing something.
Oh, my God.
My mom likes to hit me with I'm doing something.
Oh, yeah,
She's doing jack shit, nothing.
Yes. Or no. Yeah, my mom used to do that. But she'd be like, yeah. And you're like, okay, cool. I'll get everything ready. And she's like, okay.
Just sitting in the kitchen, waiting.
The sink running. I got all the... Where you at?
You got everything. You got the water at the right temperature, so you're not going to get burned, and it's not too hot.
Oh, my God. Tell me why when you try to hack the system and you try to turn the water with the dishwasher... Well, not dishwasher. What is that? The nozzle thing where you remove the sink and you try to turn it off. Because they always want to have it super duper fucking hot or super duper cold. And you put it at the right temperature, you're like, I hacked the system. Yes, I'm going to lay down, get my hair washed. It's going to be fine. I won't get burned and I won't be freezing cold. And then you turn it all of a sudden hot or freezing cold. And you're just like, what happened?
I never laid on the counter, though. I'd always have to, lean over it. Not lay on it, but, lean over it.
How did you miss that whole... It was so nice. I liked laying on the counter because then I didn't have to do that.
I would have preferred that because I had to kneel in a chair.
Oh, that too. I remember that.
And then lean over. And then, my chest would be hurting.
Yes, because, it was, not a nice chair. You couldn't use the one, the kitchen chairs that have the cushions on it because then you get that wet and you can't dry it. You had to use, a lawn chair that they had in the garage. The garage chairs, the folding chairs, yeah. Them sucked. And then they were never tall enough, so you're sitting there on top of books and phone books and shit, and you're just like, you couldn't just not get one of the nice chairs? No? Okay, sure, that's fine. And then you try to put a towel on top. She's like, no, give me that towel. You got a towel for your knees. She'd be like, give me that towel. I need to wipe off the counter.
Wipe off the counter? This is for my knees, Joe, okay?
Can I get another towel? No, we're starting. Oh my God. Okay, fine. Or when you didn't have a counter long enough, like you sit there and lay down to wash your hair, you had to go to the bathroom, and then you're getting waterboarded because they put the towel on your face.
Oh my gosh.
And that bitch always got soaked. You're just sitting there drowning because you're like, no.
And then they like to yell at you, you're fine, sit still. And you're like, no, dead ass, Joe,
and then you get mad.
dying.
Oh my God. Then you be like, you jump up and you be like, I can't. Like, you get, when it shoots you in the nose, you start coughing. You're like, oh my God, my baby. I'm like, you did this to me.
I told you I was drowning.
See what I mean? There's so many different styles. Some days I just want to sit there and listen to them talk about it all day because they just love their hair. They have this dedication to their hair that I don't think any woman who is white has that type of dedication. Now, everybody's very similar growing up with the same discipline stories, no matter the culture. You know, you get the finger, you get the no, you get the bell. It doesn't matter where you grow up. It's all about the same. However, these two girls, they got some unique stories of how their parents used to discipline them.
When I was a kid growing up, you always hear the stereotype of, oh, I got spanked with the belt or with the switch. Just in case you don't know what a switch is, it's a really thin branch or twig. It's flimsy. Too. Yeah, it's flimsy, and then it's like it whips. It's a whoosh when you hit it, and it hurts. So there's a switch, there's a spoon, and then there was Hispanic people call it the chancla. I got the slipper. Okay, it's a slipper. She only used it to throw at me when I was talking back or being a badass or whatever. I just remember one time I was being real sassy to my mom, and I was running down the stairs, and I saw she threw the shoe, and I didn't see it, and I was like, okay. I turned the corner. I was good. I was running down the stairs, and legit, I fell down the stairs and everything. It still got hit with the shoe. So I was like, it's an Olympic sport for throwing shoes. Your mama can hit you at the back of the head, the back of the neck, behind the knees. It always hits you behind the knees, so then you fall. Yeah. You can tear it. It turns corners. It jumps hurdles. It jumps behind people. It dodges people and shit. Like, low-key, you throw the damn shoe, and it turns the corner, and then bam, you're hit. Like, never fails. Never fucking fails. It's like, have you seen the movie Wanted where they curve the bullet, they whip the gun, and it curves the bullet around shit? That's her shoe. She was curving the shoe consistently. That's what she was doing. I was like, okay, you defy all logic. That's cool. That's cool. It's maybe some super bomb power that you get when you have 4 kids. But I don't know, man.
Ninja skills, my dude.
They really do. Like black moms, you be thinking you slick as hell, running all over the place, nothing. Oh, I got away from mom. Next thing you know, she's in the room with the switch standing in the corner. So
Michael Myers your ass. Up here out of nowhere.
Just a boom. Hey, no. Don't ever run away from the whooping too. Never run away from an ass whooping. It makes it worse. Just take it. Take it like a man. Take it like the 7-year-old man that you are. Just take that ass whooping. I'm 22 years old and I still take the ass whooping.
Exactly.
Not gonna try and test it.
Don't talk back either.
Oh my God, when it's like
with the whoop-ha, right to the mouth.
Yep, they pop you in the mouth, and then you all shocked and everything. You be in the middle of Walmart talking shit, and then oh, okay, just got smacked in the mouth in the middle of Walmart. No one saw it. Or they be walking, or your dad be walking, he puts his hand on the back of your neck, and you're just like, huh.
You can feel the heat coming off his hand, so it's like you better watch what you say.
And then next thing you know, you get snatched. It's like it's your off button. It's like you pick up a cat in the back of the neck. You're just like, eh.
I mean, I was a runner. I'm not gonna lie. I ran away from every whooping possible. But my dad, he likes to clothesline you. So like, I was running, and I felt like, cool, I got away from mom, and I ain't got nobody else to worry about because I'm a daddy's girl. But no, he clotheslined me, picked me up, and took me to my mom. I'm like, yo, daddy, how you gonna betray me like that?
I've never heard of one person in my whole life getting a shoe thrown at them or even getting clotheslined by their dad. I mean, it's funny to laugh at now. Not funny maybe when they were younger, but I think it's nice that you could kind of sit back and laugh at this stuff. Welcome back to my podcast. Everybody has superstitions in their life. Don't open an umbrella indoors, don't walk underneath a ladder, don't cross a path with a black cat, don't pick up a coin that's facing the wrong way. You know, we all have them. But the black culture? Oh, they have some I've never heard of before, and these girls are going to tell you some of the top superstitions that they remember.
You don't throw away your own hair.
Right.
That's a black
superstition. Will definitely... What's the word?
Use it for
curse it.
She'll curse it. A witch will curse it. And then you don't spit
No,
Oh,
you don't.
No, you don't
get touched by the broom,
or you have to spit on
it.
Oh my God, I hated that. Oh, so nasty.
It was gross.
What is another one?
Don't split the pole.
Don't split the pole.
I hate it when people split the pole.
Because let me tell you, the one time Jasmine that's my niece, decided to be a little heffa and go and split the pole. She split the pole all the way home, and tell me why we lost the power. We put a plate in the microwave. It blew up in the microwave. We lost the microwave because the plate blew up in the microwave, and she didn't eat that night because her food was in the microwave.
The problem with those superstitions is it don't matter if there's only one person who did it. Everybody with that one person gets tainted.
Exactly.
Some bullshit.
What's another superstition thing? Oh, you don't whistle in the house.
Oh, yeah, no.
You don't whistle in the house.
That's how you summon the devil.
Finny, did you learn that the hard way?
No. See, like, what happened was somebody else was whistling in the house, and my grandma, like, snatched him up. I think it was, like, one of my cousins. And she was like, don't whistle in the house. You're going to summon the devil. So we all just got scared. We were like,
exactly.
We ain't going to mess with that.
Your palm is itching that there's money coming. Oh, my God. Or when you make a stank face and like keep making faces like that, it's going to get stuck like that.
Yeah, it's when you rolled your eyes, keep rolling your eyes going to get stuck.
And
then, like, one time, me and my sister, we were being some badass kids. And so, like, tomorrow she'd roll her eyes, and then I would blow into her eyes to see if it'd get stuck. We got so scared because we thought our eyes got stuck.
See what I mean? Black culture is very,
very superstitious.
Not only is it words that they're superstitious to, but also objects.
Okay, did y'all ever fuck with the Ouija board? Because I know for fuck I did not.
No.
Hell no.
No. Wasn't even allowed to bring that in the house. Once you brought it in the house, you could already feel the problem, okay?
Now, Dacia's mom told her 3 things that she should never do.
My mom told me always don't ever walk underneath a ladder. You don't walk in front of a black cat's path, and you don't bring in Ouija boards. And this is the story she told me with that. I remember to the day it was a hot mess. So she went to a boarding school up until she was like 13 years old, and her friend was a curious little girl, curious little wild thing. And my mom was like, "Oh, we don't touch Ouija boards. We don't mess with that." And so she brought this Ouija board in. She was playing it. And my mom was like, "I'm not going to do this. I'm Catholic. I ain't going to mess with it. The Jesus says no. The devil is a lie. The devil is real, and he is a sin." And so she's not about it. So she's like, "No, I'm not going to deal with it." So she went in there and her friend, and she just, over time, it was like with this span of like 2 months, her friend got more, her roommate, not her friend per se, her roommate got more and more crazy. She got more like shady and creepy. My mom would wake up and she'd be standing in the dark talking to herself and stuff like this. And I'm like, okay. And one time she walked in the room and she caught her standing on the balcony, their dorm rooms. Pretty sure she went to like a boarding school or something like that because it sounds fancy. They had a balcony and she was on the balcony and she jumped off. And I was like, oh my God. No. I was like, nope. I'm like, that's because the devil possessed her. And I was like, okay, sure, that's a tall tale. But then my brothers, they brought a Ouija board. They wouldn't listen to my mom, and they brought in a Ouija board. And my mom was like, no Ouija boards. And now she threw it away. And they kept getting in trouble because it kept like finding its way back into the house. It'd be like under their bed or in their room. And she's like, this is something bad because y'all brought something into this house. And so one night she's like, we gotta get rid of it. So she burned it in the fireplace. And apparently it burned and everything, like the fire crackled and the windows blew out the house. I was like, oh my God.
I guess we could say the lesson here is do not touch a Ouija board. Welcome back to my podcast. Growing up in Northern Illinois, I didn't really face these problems.
Oh my God, like when you're in the school plays or little choir concert things, you're in the cafeteria.
You can count on one hand.
You see yourself up there, you're just like, hey, the video, you're like, oh, there's me. I'm right there.
Yep.
Stand up in the riser, the top row, the blackest little black girl up there.
You don't even got to look that much. All you got to do is glance at it. Oh.
But I must say, the perk of this is that you don't have to tell your parents exactly where you are in a concert. Like, I remember having my parents drop me off, or I'd have to be there early or something like that, so a friend would drive me, and I would have to tell them exactly the shirt I'm wearing, the riser I'm on, by either text message or telling them before, and then at the end of the concert having your parents say, oh, I didn't see you. So I know what bougie is. It's acting extremely posh or acting really rich when you're not. But they told me of another one, bougie ghetto. First, by the Urban Dictionary,
When a ghetto person is acting like he's part of the upper middle class, something you ask your friend if you can say when she announces she has invited a black girl on a ski trip.
Then by themselves.
You riding around in your nice car, but you still live in the city and you ain't helping out anybody else around you.
Oh my God, you be sitting there, look at my new car, look at my new Range Rover, but you got them, what's
busted ass shoes on.
Them DC brand shoes from Walmart.
Right.
I'm like, is that because you spent all your money?
All I gotta say is do you, keep on doing you. If you want that nice car and you want to live where you live, continue your life. But don't front like you better than everybody else.
God,
don't do that.
Girl, look at my Yeezys. I got these off of the internet for how many? I'm like, them are no Yeezys, okay? They're not a thing. Them bitches were Walmart brand and they're $10. Let's be real. Like, oh my God, I got my Louis Vuitton bag. Look at this bag I got. I'm like, you got that from Chinatown. What you mean?
Still don't get it? Don't worry. It took me a while too. But basically, it's what white people call bougie, but in a black community setting. Thank you girls so much for being on my podcast today. I'm Too Damn White.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a full-on adventure.
Thank you for joining me today. Tune in next week for a new episode of I'm Too Damn White with your host, Jessica.
Oh, what it is? What's up? Gotcha. God damn.